Hello, world. It's John Pinto, your roving realtor, bon vivant, video blogger, and I am here with Eric Selwyn. Hi, Eric. Tell us a little bit about your affiliation with HomeGuard. What do you do over there?
Hi, John. I'm a general manager with HomeGuard. I've been with HomeGuard for 11 years. I'm a ASHI certified home inspector, and I'm a licensed termite inspector.
Excellent. And Rafael Betances, tell us a little bit about your role at HomeGuard.
Hey everybody, this is Rafael Betances. I'm the San Francisco North Bay Accounts Manager.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And Eric, today we're going to talk about, quote unquote, a complete inspection. We're talking termites today. Now, in my conversations with my owners, my sellers, and my conversations with your staff and my conversations with your inspectors, sometimes they ask me, do you want this inspected? Do you want that inspected? And I tell them, I want you to inspect everything, including the cats, the dogs, and the parakeets. I want the wood deck inspected. I want the detached garage inspected. I want everything inspected that you could possibly inspect. Now, that may or may not fit within the category of what a quote unquote complete inspection is. Can you enlighten us on what that really means?
Absolutely. So a complete inspection for termite basically means the entire structure and anything attached to that structure is inspected during the time of the initial inspection. So if there's a deck, patio cover, anything that's physically attached to the home, we will look at everything in the home and everything attached to the home.
Well, that's simple enough. And enlighten us on the practicality, because I know of inspecting detached structures, because I know potentially I'm creating more work for myself as a realtor, and I'm creating more questions in the minds of the buyers. Right. And I'm creating more potential complications if the lenders ever get wind of the inspections. But the fact of the matter is, I really want the buyer to know if the detached garage is functioning or needs to be torn down. I want them to know if they're going to step right through the deck and wind up 2 feet under the deck. Right. So could you enlighten us on the pros and cons and appropriateness of inspecting the detached structures?
Absolutely. I think what you're trying to do is very smart. We're here in California. We want to disclose all the information that we possibly can to any potential buyer. We want to make sure, as you said, they know what the condition of all those detached structures are when they purchase the home. We don't want any wondering. We don't want any questions. And we don't want anyone to feel as if we were maybe not being forthright and telling them everything there is to know about the home. There's no advantage to us in not disclosing the information to them, other than the fact, as you said, some people might think, well, that might be very expensive to repair those things. An outbuilding or a deck or something not attached to the home is not going to affect the structure of the home at all. So those are things that could wait and maybe be repaired down the line.
Very good. Now, kind of a new subject. There's been a lot of legislation being passed over the last couple of years by the California State Assembly, Senate, and the governor's office on accessory dwelling units, ADUs, junior accessory dwelling units, junior ADUs. I know we're going down a little bit of a rabbit hole here, but I'm going to take my chances. How important is it that you think it is to inspect detached structures from the standpoint of how structurally sound they might be for possible use and conversion to an accessory dwelling unit?
If that's a question for that buyer, then they're going to want to know that information when they get to the home and when they're looking at the home, versus maybe having to come and schedule somebody to come back at a later date. The clock is ticking, as they say in real estate. We want to get these things done as quickly as we possibly can, make a nice, smooth transaction, and make sure that they get the information they want to make a decision on whether they should purchase that or not.
Well, this is very useful information. So if we're going to refer consumers to your website, where should they be looking, and what tab should they be looking at on finding out all things termite inspection?
Sure, let's go right to HomeGuard.com, and you can find all the information at the bottom of our homepage. We have different blogs you can look at. You have information about scheduling, pricing, availability. You can actually go online and you can schedule online at this point.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And Rafael, let's assume that maybe they're too lazy to go find a website and dig through the tabs, and they just want to use their HomeGuard concierge, Rafael Betances. How do they contact you for their requests?
Absolutely. You can either text me, call me, or email me. My number is 707-616-6752. And you can text me or call me. I'm happy to have a conversation. Or you can email me at rbetances@homeguard.com. That's my last name, @homeguard.com.
Gentlemen, that was very illuminating. Thank you so much. And thank you, the viewing audience, for tuning in and watching our video. And we will see you on the next page.